So you may have heard the news that yet another Kelvin timeline Star Trek movie is in the works. Now to clarify, this is not the fourth movie we were expecting with Chris Pine as Captain Kirk and Zachary Quinto as Spock and all the others, though that movie may still happen eventually. The movie we're talking about today is based in the Kelvin timeline, but it's yet another prequel. A prequel to a prequel reboot. No one in the fan base could possibly have wanted to see a prequel movie based before the events of the 2009 Star Trek movie. But here we are. Here we are, folks. Oh, what are they thinking? The 2009 film was already essentially an origin story for the Kelvin timeline universe because the Narada goes back in time and it's intercepted by the USS Kelvin, which that event creates the parallel universe. Although, to be fair, as a fan, you have to squint a bit and headcanon your way around the fact that the ships and uniforms look so different. But anyway, why would we need to see a story based before this? Although I'm not a fan of the three existing Kelvin movies, as you know, 2009, Into Darkness, and beyond, at least the characters and setting are established. I mean, it would make more sense to just build off of that and make a fourth movie. But instead, they're going to start all over again and give us another prequel? Why can't Star Trek just move forward? And no, I don't mean Star Trek Discovery. Gender studies in space. This article is from Bounding Into Comics. Paramount announces Star Trek Kelvin Timeline origin film helmed by Andor director. J.J. Abrams' fourth entry remains MIA. In adding further confusion to already obtuse cinematic Starfleet plans, Paramount Pictures has announced that in addition to J.J. Abrams' supposed fourth entry in the series, the Star Trek franchise will also be receiving an additional origin story movie. Yay! It's like they're going out of their way to deliver fans stories, films that they just don't want, never asked for. News regarding this origin film's existence was first broken on January 10th via Variety's Michaela Z, who herself had reportedly confirmed the news with the outlet's own insider sources. Though Paramount is currently keeping tight-lipped when it comes to the film's plot, according to what little information she could further glean regarding the outing, it will reportedly serve as both an origin story that is set decades before 2009's Star Trek, as well as an expansion of the Star Trek universe. Further, Z detailed that, in a bit of cross-franchise pollination, the film would be helmed by director Toby Haynes, himself perhaps best known for having directed 6 episodes of Disney's Andor Star Wars series. Why? I mean, imagine being the studio executives and then seeing the reaction to Star Trek Picard Season 3 after it was released, which was mostly positive, and the huge interest there was across social media with fans calling for a Terry Matalas-run Star Trek Legacy series. And it would have had frequent guest appearances from TNG stars, and most likely DS9 and Voyager cast members could be in there as well. Imagine seeing all of that interest across social media and comment sections and so forth. So huge interest in that series. And then just going, meh. Give them a Star Trek Discovery era Starfleet Academy series instead. Give them a Section 31 movie instead. Oh, I know. How about a movie based in the Kelvin timeline? Oh, do you mean a fourth movie in the J.J. Abrams movies set after Star Trek Beyond, based on the Enterprise A with Chris Pine as Kirk and all the others? No, that's not what I mean. Let's give the fans a prequel to that. Was that the thinking here? Now, speculation has suggested that the film could centre on George Kirk, played by Chris Hemsworth, who briefly appeared in the 2009 film. Obviously, that character is the father of Captain Kirk. And Captain Pike, played by Bruce Greenwood. Now, I find that hard to believe because when you think about it, some years have passed and both actors would have to be de-aged. And that's obviously an expensive process. And these films haven't made enough money to justify the budgets for such major visual effects. But, I mean, maybe, possibly. I think it's more likely, however, that the cast in this movie will be largely new. So anyway, what do you guys think about this? Is this yet more proof that Paramount seemingly doesn't understand the property of Star Trek and that they are extremely divorced from the desires of the fan base? Because that's what I think. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe for more if you're new. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. The Dave Cullen Show is made possible by you, my generous subscribers. If you'd like to support my work, head on over to my Subscribe star, linked below in the description box, and for a pledge of as little as $1 per month, you can help to keep the show going. I'm also doing one-to-one monthly subscriber chats. Thanks again. Take care.